Good evening. Welcome to the Mind of STEM channel, where you get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. My name is Leon Jones, and this evening I'm going to talk about design failure mode and effects analysis. For short, we call it DFMEA. Now, for anyone who is not familiar with this process, if you work in the manufacturing industry, you're going to hear a lot of these terms: PPAP, APQP. It's basically information to help the design and production process, because when you deal with manufacturing, you deal with lean, you deal with black belt certifications, Six Sigma, the list goes on. But the title of this video is going to be, what is design failure mode and effects analysis? DFMEA. Well, DFMEA is a methodical approach used for identifying potential risk introduced in a new or changed design of a product or service. The design FMEA initially identifies design functions, failure modes, and their effects on the customer with corresponding severity, ranking, danger of the effect. Then, causes and their mechanisms of their failure mode are identified. High probability causes indicated by the occurrence ranking may drive action to prevent or reduce the cause's impact on the failure mode. Now, the detection ranking highlights the ability of specific tests to conform the failure mode. Causes are eliminated. Now, the DFMEA also tracks improvements through risk priority number, known as RPM reductions, by comparing the before and after RPM, which is a history of improvement and risk mitigation. And once the history of improvement and risk mitigation have been identified, then they can be chronicled. So a big question is, why perform design failure mode and effects analysis? Well, risk is the substitute for failure on the new change designs. It is a good practice to identify risk on a program as early as possible, because early risk identification provides the greatest opportunity for verified mitigation prior to program launch. Now, risks are identified on designs which, if left unattended, could result in failure. Then DFMEA is applied when there is a new design with new content, or there is a current design with modifications, which also may include changes due to past failure. Or we should say and instead of or, so I'll say and there is a current design being used in new environment or change in duty cycle, although no physical change will be made to the design. Now, how to perform DFMEA? Now, of course, there are 5 primary sections of the design FMEA. Each section has a distinct purpose and a different focus. The DFMEA is completed in sections at different times within the design timeline of the project, but not all at once. Now, the design FMEA form is completed in the following sequence. Well, you have section 1, which is basically quality path 1. And under that quality path 1, you deal with the item and the function. Section 2, potential causes, mechanisms of failure. Section 3, current design controls detection. Section 4, risk priority number, which is the RPN, which the RPN is the product of the 3 previously selected rankings. And we talk about severity, occurrence, and detection. And of course, Section 5, actions taken and completion date. Now, these are very useful when it comes to design. And if you are in engineering, you do a lot of design. And if you are producing product, you want to make sure that product is made to specifications so the customer will be satisfied. But overall, one thing I can tell you, when it comes to design, failure, mode, and analysis, one must understand that DFMEA is a methodical approach used for identifying potential risks introduced in a new or changed design of a product / service. Now that concludes this topic on design failure mode and effects analysis, known as DFMEA. If you like what I just produced, please comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're looking for more political content, check out the 411 Talk Zone Radio Show on YouTube. And you can also check out the 411 Talk Zone Radio Show on Blog Talk Radio. Now, if you can't find me on YouTube or Blog Talk Radio, you can check me out on Twitter. Once again, I thank you for viewing this video here on the Mind of STEM channel. On this channel, you get a daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. Till next time, my name is Leon Jones. You all have a wonderful and gracious night. God bless you.